भगवा आत्मना पंचवक्या भिक्खु भगवतो भासितं अभिनन्दु इमस्मिञ्च अनवेयाकरणस्मिन् मन्यमाने आयस्मतो उद्दन्यस्य विरजन्वेतमलं धम्मचक्कुम् उदपादि यं किञ्चित् समुदयधम्मं सब्बं तं निरोध धम्मं भवत्ति च पन भगवता धम्मचक्रे ब्रह्मादेवा सत्मनुस्सावेषु एतं भगवता वाराणस्यां इसिपत्ने मिगदाये अनुत्तरं धम्मचक्रं पवत्तितं अपतिवत्तियं समनेन वा ब्राह्मणेन वा देवेन वा मारेण वा रघुना वा केनचिवा लोकस्मिन् ब्रह्माणं देवानं सद्दं कृत्वा जातुं महाराजिका देवा सद्मनुसावेषु एतं भगवता वाराणस्यां इसिपत्ने मिगदाये अनुत्तरं धम्मचक्रं पवत्तितं अपतिवत्तियं समनेन वा ब्राह्मणेन वा देवेन वा मारेण वा रघुना वा केनचिवा लोकस्मिन् जातुं महाराजिकानं देवानं सद्दं सुत्वा धावतिं सा देवा सद्मनुसावेषु एतं भगवता वाराणस्यां इसिपत्ने मिगदाये अनुत्तरं धम्मचक्रं पवत्तितं अपतिवत्तियं समनेन वा ब्राह्मणेन वा देवेन वा मारेण वा रघुना वा केनचिवा लोकस्मिन् तावतिं सानं देवानं सद्दं सुत्वा Yama Deva Saddamanussave Sum Etang.
Okay, please sit down. Before we start our chanting, today we have a small ceremony, a blessing ceremony, to wish two of our beloved people happy birthday and extend our blessings to them. So we have a birthday girl and a birthday boy today, who Bante Met has prepared, I think purposely, a pink one and the blue one. Yes. So one is celebrating birthday tomorrow, another one celebrated birthday few days ago already. But we want to make this opportunity to extend our loving kindness and blessings. So I invite Dan Hetherington and Kyoko Henson to come forward and light these candles. It's for you. Yes. Can I pray? Not now, not now, but just check. It's a little harder. Yeah, not wait. Okay. Just testing whether we can do it. Yeah. Can you try it? A little harder? Yes. Wait. Okay. Okay, let us now get together and everyone can send your loving kindness to this wonderful two people. Dan has been with us for many, many years and helping us with so many with so many projects, so many ways. And his deep reflective thoughts and contribution has helped our community, our Buddhist center in a very significant way. So today is a great opportunity for all of us to extend our appreciation, our loving kindness of his deep reflective contribution he's making to every discussion and every classes that we are having, and his generous contribution. So we want to wish him good health to continue his exploration and continue his spiritual growth, and may Dan be blessed with good health for that continuous spiritual growth. And it's also a great opportunity today to have this um, occasion to extend our blessings to our beloved Kyoko. And so you are such a wonderful being. And so we are so grateful that you are part of our community, and with your loving, caring nature, and also with your expertise in psychology and taking care of people. You have given so much to our Buddhist center, and especially I also want to acknowledge your volunteer service to our children in Sri Lanka. And still they have very fond memories of you. And everyone here, I really appreciate your loving, caring nature. So with deep appreciation, we want to extend our blessings to you also, to be blessed with good health, to continue to be energetic, and continue to be, as young and energetic, and with strength, and to continue your service and your love towards the whole community. So wish for that. So with those good thoughts in our hearts, we will chant for both of you. May Dan receive the blessings of the great compassion of the Buddha. May Kyoko receive the blessings of the great compassion of the Buddha. May you both receive the wholesome loving kindness and wholesome chant that we are doing for you. And by the power of those blessings, may you both be blessed with good health, strength, and clarity of your mind to continue a spiritual path. May you both be well, happy, and peaceful. Sabbityo vivajantu sabba rogo vinasatu mate bhavatantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotthi bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotthi bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotthi bhavantu te. You can stand up now. Take this. Take the flower plate, and you can go around and let everybody touch. Start from there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy and healthy birthday.
Thank you.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Before we start our meditation, let us do our regular chanting. Please turn to page number 5. Salutation to the Buddha.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
The three refuges.
Buddhang saranam gacchami, dhammang saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami, dutiyampi buddhang saranam gacchami Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami
Next page. 5 precepts.
Panatipata veramani Sikkhapadam samadhiyami Adinādana veramani Sikkhapadam samadhiyami Kāmesu micchāchārā veramani Sikkhapadam samadhiyami Musāvādā veramani Sikkhapadam samadhiyami Surameraya majja pamadatthana veramani Sikkhapadam samadhiyami
The opposite page. Affirmative vows based on 5 precepts. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and healfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha.
Iti piso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho Vidyācarena sampanno sugato lokavidu Anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati Sankādeva manussanam buddho bhagavati.
Homage to the Dhamma.
Svakkatu bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko Ehi passiko openahiko paccattam veditambo vinyuhiti.
homage to the Sangha.
Supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujjupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samiji patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidang chantari purisa yugani Anta purisa punggala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo Dakhineyo anjali karaniyo Anutterang punyak ketang lokansati
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Offerings. Offering of light.
Ganesaram padintene Dipene tamadang sena Tiloka dipang sambuddhang Pujayami tamunudang
Offering of incense.
Gandha sangbara yuttena Dhupena hang sugandhina Pujaye pujaniyam tang Puja bhajana muttamang
Offering of flowers.
Vannagandha gunupetang Etang kusuma santating Pujayami muning dassa Siripada saroruhe Pujemi buddhang kusumena nena Punyena metena labhami mokkang Pumpang vilayati yata idam me Kayo tatayati vinasa bhavan
Offering of water.
Adivasetu no bhante Paniyang parikampitang Anukampang upadaya Patigam hatu uttama
Offering of drinks.
Adivasetu no bhante Gilana pancayang imam Anukampang upadaya Patigam hatu uttama
Worship of shrines.
Vandami cetiyam sambang Sambetani supatintitang Saririka dhatu mahabodhing Buddha rupang sakalang sada Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Next page. Wish of well-being.
Inchev matchante namaste niyam namaste mano rate nante yang yang punyami sandang vipulang alantang tasanubhave hatante rayo
Reflections on the teaching of the Buddha in English.
Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief.
Mind made are they. If one is visual so acts with an impure mind, suffering follows like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one is visual acts with a pure mind, happiness follows like one's own shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These forms of sympathy functions in the world like the linchpin in a moving car. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as a smith removes the rust from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened and the freedom from greed is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path of purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Okay, welcome everyone for the meditation session. Let us make a genuine effort, a collective effort to train our mind to stay or be familiar with the wholesome quality that lies within ourselves, that is loving kindness, and also train our mind to be sharper, to be more aware, to be more observant, and to be more mindful by practicing mindfulness of breathing. So this is the great opportunity. We are sharpening our mind. We are training our mind which will be the foundation for all of our wholesome and wise actions that will benefit so many others. So take a moment to rejoice this moment that today you are giving a special gift to yourself, a gift that is going to benefit you a lot. But at the same time, this gift will also benefit so many others. Whatever practice we are doing here will benefit so many other people and so many other beings. So rejoice this wholesome moment, the benefit that this practice will bring to so many living beings. With that, let us make a determination to engage in this wholesome practice wholeheartedly. And I will engage in this practice wholeheartedly. I will have a committed practice. Make that determination now. With that determination, listen to the sound of the bell and then be with the chant and keep gathering your attention to this moment. Keep gathering your attention and feel your body and just be here paying attention to your posture, the way your body is sitting here. Throughout the bell and the chant, let us stay in our body, keep collecting or gathering our attention here. Let everything settle down. Just come to your body. Let us be with our body, feeling whatever sensations available to us in our body. Feeling our legs, feeling where our body meets the chair or cushion, feeling our upper body, shoulders, arms, feeling our palms, fingers, and feeling our belly and chest area. With this awareness of the body, let us allow this body to further relax and release whatever tightness or tension in the body. And if you find any area in your body that you have some discomfort or stiffness or tightness, we can pay close attention to that area. And we can use our breath to allow that area to be relaxed, to be released. and allowing the whole body to loosen up. We can gently lengthen our breath, slowly taking a long breath, filling our lungs with fresh air with a long, deep in breath slowly, and releasing that air slowly, allowing everything to drop, relax, and be released. Take another such long, deep in breath and release it slowly, allowing your belly to drop and everything to relax. Take another such long breath and release that air also slowly relaxing, releasing and loosening the whole muscles. With this relaxed body, let us now bring our whole attention to our mind. Let us take a moment to watch, observe whatever thought or memory that may appear in our mind right now. Instead of being a part of any thought or memory, let us keep watching the occurrence of various thoughts or memories in our mind. Just like watching different bubbles appearing in the water, we will simply keep watching and noticing whatever thought or memory without developing them any further. We will watch them, notice them, and let them go and wait for the next thought. Various thoughts keep coming up one after the other. This is the nature of our ordinary mind. Now let us gradually direct our mind towards the wholesome quality. This is a good opportunity for us to make our mind as wholesome as we can. Gradually guide it to experience one of the most wholesome qualities in our mind. This is a good time to flourish our wholesomeness, our wholesome quality, loving kindness. Among so many thoughts, so many other capacities in our mind, we have the loving kindness like a seed in our mind. Let us now allow that loving kindness, that wholesome quality to manifest, allowing that loving kindness to come out and manifest and be strong. Let us open our heart with a genuine wish of well-being towards all beings. We will generate a universal friendliness. How good if all beings in this world are safe and happy. Let us generate our willingness for that. Let us give our permission for that, for the whole beings to be safe and to be happy. Let us open our heart just like when we see a little baby, when we see a smiling face of a little baby, when you are holding a baby gently, how do you feel? Or whenever you are patting a puppy or kitten or any other pet, let us open our heart just like that. Willingness to care, genuine wish of well-being. We will maintain this loving kindness, radiating such a caring, loving, friendly attitude towards all beings. Let us cultivate this loving kindness, make it stronger and stronger by making more and more wishes of loving kindness. The more wishes of well-being that we are making, the stronger our loving kindness becomes. Let us keep wishing well-being to all beings, including this being sitting here, ourselves. We will start with this being, with this person, ourselves, and then continue to wish well-being to everyone else. Feel your presence here. Feel how you are sitting here and look at yourself as one of the living beings, living among all other living beings, and genuinely radiate this well wishes to ourselves. You can repeat these prayers in your mind. May this person sitting here be well, be safe, be strong, be healthy, be peaceful. Continue to extend loving kindness to yourself with a sense of acceptance, forgiveness, and compassion. Make all good wishes to yourself. If you have a special concern or an issue that you are going through, make a specific wish to yourself with kindness and compassion. Let us radiate this loving kindness to this whole body. With deep appreciation of all the organs and systems of this body, we will take this moment to radiate this loving kindness throughout this body, wishing healing to each part of the body. Feel your lungs when you breathe, the cooling sensations. Let us radiate our loving kindness to these lungs and this whole respiratory system. May this whole respiratory system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this heart, cardiac muscles, the whole cardiovascular system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this digestive system, all the organs throughout this digestive system, the stomach, liver, pancreas, intestine, colon, the whole digestive system be well, be healthy, be healed. May these kidneys, both kidneys and whole genitourinary system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this nervous system, the central nervous system, the spinal cord, the brain stem, the middle brain, the frontal lobe, the whole nervous system. Be well, be healthy, be healed. May this whole body, all the muscles throughout the body, all the bones throughout the body, and all these joints throughout the body, be well, be healthy, be healed. Radiate this loving kindness throughout the body. Let this loving kindness intention, this wish to penetrate to each part of the body, letting the loving kindness to go into each corner of the body. Be well, be healthy, be healed. Let us now radiate this loving kindness beyond ourselves to everyone else, genuinely wishing well-being to all other people. May all people who are connected to our life, all the beloved people in our life, dear people in our life, may they all be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us radiate our loving kindness beyond the circle of these beloved people to all other people, to all other beings. Everyone is vulnerable to experience suffering. Everyone is struggling one way or the other. Let us have deep empathy and extend our loving kindness to all people living everywhere. May all people living in the direction that we are facing, may all people living in this direction right now, the immediate neighborhood and faraway places in this direction, may all people living near and far be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our right, people living in the immediate neighborhood in this direction, and far away places and in that direction, may all of them living near and far be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our back, whoever the living beings living in this direction right now, near and far, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our left, whoever the living beings living in this direction right now, may all of them be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all living beings living anywhere, may all animals, from large ones to tiny ones, may all of them, each and every living being, without exception, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. Expand this loving kindness as far as you can, embracing all life forms. Keep radiating and embracing all living beings. Rejoice this expanded, this limitless love. Rejoice this boundless love. And rejoice this wholesome state of the mind. Unbound loving kindness. With this rejoice, let us now direct our attention to our gentle flow of the breath. We will now gently shift our attention to our breath and use our breath to bring more calmness to our mind. Closely watch the movement of the air through the nostrils, the changes of the body, the subtle movement, subtle changes happening throughout the nostrils, and any other changes happening in any other parts of the body. Let us now gently rest with this breath, noticing the details of every breath. Willingly accepting the air, every in-breath, and gratefully letting go of the out-breath. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. Let us be with our breath for next few minutes, bringing it back to the breath again and again. Dukkha pataca nidukkha bhayapataca nibbaya sukapataca nisukha hontu sabbepi panino. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. Let us take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have peaceful meditation in our life. Feel grateful to all great teachers, the enlightened masters in the past who passed this wisdom from generation to generation. Feel grateful to anyone who helped your meditation practice tonight, and to anyone who cleaned and arranged this place for us to have a meditation. Let us deeply feel grateful even to these non-living things which helped our meditation, including this bell, this cushion or the chair that you are sitting on, or this device that help you to connect to meditation from home. With deep gratitude, let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, it was a very nice silent sitting. Now after some time, you join Wednesday sitting, right? Yes. Did you find it different?
Difficult to be still.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to find the best posture.
Okay.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like I'm doing something wrong because it's like I get so much energy. Like tonight, I just wanted to go like this,
Yeah.
and I'm sweating. Am I doing something wrong?
It's not. You're not doing it. It's happening to you, right?
Yes.
So it can't be something you do wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how do you make it go away, or do I want it? Because like one time when Monday G was here, I said something to him about it, and he goes, "Oh, that's good." But that's all he would say. Like, it doesn't feel good. It feels
we get that kind of you know the energy, when it's emotions, emotions. So I don't know whether the loving kindness, activate that emotional energy in you, or maybe maybe there is some other forms of energy that are hindered or suppressed that you need to like release in other occasions, not in the meditation. But it happening every time or like only
No,
occasionally, right?
not every time.
But just today. I mean,
Today.
only some days. I remember we discussed that.
Sometimes it's in my legs, sometimes it's in my arms, sometimes it's in my legs and my arms. Feeling like I want to run or just get up and jiggle. Or I don't know how to explain it. It's just,
So what did you do today? Did you do that?
I did that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was like, this. It's like if I just tense up and then try to relax, but it just keeps coming back.
That exercises were really good, like tensing it and relaxing. But it didn't go away.
No, just temporarily. And now I don't have it at all.
Okay, that's something we need to attend. Yeah, we will discuss it later. Yeah. Okay, so we can continue our discussion. Actually, yesterday we started our rainy retreat, 3 months period, and usually we start a study series. During the 3 months we have studied different Buddhist texts. Last year we went through Noble Eightfold Path. So this year, I asked your suggestions, to give us, some topics, themes that you like like us to discuss. We haven't decided yet, right, Bante? But next Wednesday we can come up with a plan. But the problem is that we started this loving kindness sutra, and we want to finish it. So let us. Um, maybe we'll finish it quickly and then. Yeah. So today we are in the verse number 6. So simple translation says, "Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere, neither in anger nor in ill will should anyone wish harm to another." So if you think of, if you read, I mean, you were here when we studied different, verses in this sutra, and today the number 6 actually bringing us to a whole different level of loving kindness. The first 3 verses are describing different qualities, different virtues that we should cultivate in order to be able to like effectively practice loving kindness. Loving kindness is not an isolated quality. It's a quality that is supported by so many other qualities, including now we read all these different qualities like being simple, being humble, and being contented. All these qualities are supporting our loving kindness. So the first 3 lines are describing what will be the supporting factors for loving kindness, and then the last 2, the number 4 and 5 that we discussed last 2 weeks, describing about how we can pay our loving pay our loving kind attention to different classes of beings, and making sure that no one is excluded, and talking about different beings, classes of beings in terms of size, in terms of visible and invisible, and with reference to ourself, whether they are near or far. So just to like make sure that you cover all forms of life. So these two, the numbers 4 and 5 is described in different classes of beings. So we extend this genuine wish of well-being, right? Sabbe sattha bhavantu sukhi tatta. That is the mantra, right? Sabbe sattha bhavantu sukhi tatta. Bhavantu. It's a plural, right, Bhante? Bhavantu. So yeah, means be, Bhavantu, like be. It's actually a be verb in Pali. Bhavantu, Sukhi Tattva. So may all beings have happy minds. So we make that wishes to what we mean by all beings is that all these different classes of beings. But today, number 6 is actually is an interesting a more different level of loving kindness that the earlier verses, you are the one who actually wishing well-being to all living beings. At this level, you wish that not only you, but me, all other people also have loving kindness to each other. Like in the first verses, you are the center, and then you are radiating this loving kindness to all other beings. And here you say that may all other people too, like let no one deceive another, because these are the occasions that you lack of loving kindness. When you deceive someone, that means you are lack of loving kindness. And then despise, when you despise someone, when you denigrate someone, that is an occasion that you don't have loving kindness, right? And of course, anger and ill will and wishing harm to others. Those are the occasions that we do not, have loving kindness to each other. So what you are wishing right now is that not only that you are extending loving kindness and wishing well-being to everyone, you are also wishing that may all others also have loving kindness to each other. I like to envision this like, in the first, number 3 and number 4 and number 5, like, like a web, think about a cobweb. Yeah. And you are you are in the center. That's how you envision, right? So you radiate loving kindness to all beings. Beings living in this direction, there's one whole cobweb, that direction and this direction. So you are directing this loving kindness to all directions and wishing well-being to all beings. And then in the 6th, you think about, okay, not only me directing loving kindness all this direction, but me, all these beings also have loving kindness to each other. It's like, other cobweb, there are main main lines in the cobweb, and you like, what do you call, maybe longitude? What? No. Yes, you have lines to this direction, and now you think about me. All these beings also have loving kindness to each other. In the cobweb you have main lines, and you have connecting lines to other direction, right? Yeah.
What's a Spider-Man? Spider-Man has like cobweb from the fingers.
Yeah, that's you are sending your loving kindness. I remember, one nun. She's, she was, I think she was an American nun, and she, traveled to Sri Lanka. You know that how people drive in Sri Lanka, right? So she was in the intersection, and like, so vehicle were coming, moving, and almost like there was an accident, and she jumped to the front seat, say, "Metta," wishing everyone safety, and she said that all the vehicles stopped.
This was in the traffic. She was saying this.
Yes. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, but this level of loving kindness, so in our loving kindness practice, actually, we don't go to this level. We only go to like level that number 5. We extend loving kindness to all others. But in that level, you wish that may all other beings also have loving kindness to each other. You wish everyone else also to have loving kindness among each other. So that's the next level of loving kindness. longitudinal lines and latitudinal lines, right? Something like that. Yeah. But it's really interesting here, actually. Buddha is making, helping us to like wish that may no one deceive another. That's our wish. Maybe people do not deceive each other, because that deceiving or cheating others, out of self-interest or maybe lack of concern is of course happening everywhere, but that shows the lack of loving kindness, right? So we make that wish that may no one feel like cheating others, may no one feel like deceiving others, may everyone be genuine to each other. We make that wish. Of course, we first be like that, because in the first qualities we talk about being uju, being honest. And we establish ourselves in this quality, and now we wish that may others also have these qualities towards each other. And may no one deceive another, and not despise anyone anywhere. So, like ati manyete, right, Bante? Yeah, Atiman, and then and like you think of yourself as high, and then you denigrate, you look down on others. And this is actually this is very normal. Whenever we see people, we meet people, there's unconscious judgments happening. It says that actually in the first few minutes, when you see someone, within first few minutes, there's an unconscious evaluation going on, and it's a kind of form of judgment, think about that person. And then, of course, you proceed to interact with that person. So that happens based on our previous experiences, with people, previous experience of similar kinds of people. That's a very unconscious, process happening there. So it only takes a few seconds. Our brain, our mind is so quick in making that judgment. It's something that we cannot avoid. But what we can avoid is actually do not necessarily stick into that initial judgment. It may happen because of your previous experience. It may happen maybe for your own safety, and then you will be cautious when you interact with people based on your previous experiences. But we should not prevent us from having new experiences with that person because of that. We can, that will happen, whenever you see a person, okay, this person looks like, whatever, you have that, evaluation, right? And then you have it, but you kind of, keep it at the background. You don't really try to, give so much value to it. You use it as a guidance, but you are at one point you have open space for new experience to occur, because you still haven't interacted with that person. You haven't talked to that person yet. You haven't have any interaction with that person yet, because that judgment comes before that. And you keep it, as a guidance, and then you still like open, like dogs and cats when they see a new person, right? And they have like previous experiences, at this, you're kind of afraid, but at the same time they also try to test this new person, right? So they don't like restrict their previous judgments. And then they're like willing to like go and try to go a little bit close and see how the other person reacts, and they're learning, they're testing what will be the new experience. So they allow a new experience to shape their understanding of the new person. So we had to do something like that. So don't.
Dog.
Huh?
Feel like a
So here, can we think when someone meets us without thinking, I know everything before he or she talking with me. There is something that we can learn from that person. With that intention, it is important to start the conversation without thinking I know everything,
Yeah.
but there is something to learn.
Yeah,
with
exactly. Yeah, definitely. We know. Yeah, even like knowing about that person, right? We don't really know fully, but we may have some impression. Right? Yeah. Sometimes we say that first impression. What do you say? The first impression is important, but don't believe in the first impression. Right? And yeah, maybe it's correct, but maybe not. We cannot really prejudge. So in this level, of course, we try to be like like a suspend our judgments, and then be open to the new experiences, and then you can come to you got to come to a proper discernment after that. Maybe your interaction also confirm your first impression. Okay, you can come to that discernment that what is the distance I should maintain with this person. Or maybe with your interaction, you learn that your first impression is wrong. And you come to a new discernment. And then you decide, what is the distance I should maintain with this person. But that's how we practice. But in this case, actually, what you're really doing is that you are wishing all others, may they not denigrate each other. That is happening out of unskillfulness, but you make that wish. And the last one is actually Vyarosana and Patigasanya, right? So Vyarosana is anger and Patigasanya. Bandit Devi, there we have Sanya, right? Patigasanya. That's a very subtle form of perception of Patiga. Here the translation is given as ill will. But it's a very subtle form of, it's just like the judgment that we make, the very subtle sense of dislike. So, so you make that wish that may others do not have like this actually more like a resentment towards each other, resentment and this
Jealousy.
yeah some it's so you make that wish that may like not even like the earlier one is you deceive others and then you denigrate others. That's more active form of ill will, opposite of like, and then we can have a subtle form of ill will, like what we call passive anger, right? What do you call passive aggression? Passive aggression. So at this level, when you say patika sanya, may not others, may all others do not, may not have ill will or anger, means actually subtle resentment that even with your eyes, the way you look at others, where you interact with others, and may you make this wish that may all others do not even express that passive form of resentments towards each other. And when Buddha talks about harmony among communities, like particularly the monastic communities, or whoever communities live with each other, Buddha said that you need to look at each other with pleasant eyes, right? Yeah, you should look at, even the way you look at each other with your eyes. Also, you just express your care and kindness. So there are many other, not only verbal and physical, behavior, but also facial behavior. So when you say patika sanya, means that very subtle form of expression of aggression. So of course we need to like be very mindful and about our own behavior. But in this level of loving kindness, we are making this wish that may all other people, may they not cheat each other, may they not denigrate each other, may they not even have subtle forms of resentment towards each other. May they look at each other with friendly eyes. That's the wish that we are making towards others. When this is going to happen completely, we never know. But we should give our permission for that, right? That's what we can do. Make that wish and also facilitate such an environment, right? So this is what we can do. Where we start. You make that wish. We create that willingness. We give your permission for that, and your commitment to create that environment. If many more people do that, and it's plausible that such environment can happen even in a selected community. So that's why we need more people to meditate. So then they
Be
make
the
this.
example.
Yes, exactly. And the last one is again saying that nanya manya sadukamichaya may not may may no one wish harm or pain to another. Dukkha. Yeah. Ichaya means you like you wish dukkha for others, and you making the may no one wish dukkha for others. So you rejoice the happiness of others, not the dukkha, right? So wishing that may no one wish harm, may no one wish pain to others, may no one wish dukkha to others. So even in their mind, may they not wish harm to another. So, huh?
Easier said.
Exactly, definitely. That's why it's it's a challenging. Of course, if you go to the next verse, we'll discuss next week maybe. Yes.
It does run counter to justice.
Say again? Yeah.
Our idea of justice,
Mhm.
doesn't it?
This practice does not support the idea of justice.
Anytime you're angry with somebody, you are by definition wishing them harm.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It goes against punishment and revenge.
That's an interesting question. I think
What was the question?
I said when I would get angry at my kids, I wasn't wishing them harm.
But the anger is harmful.
To you.
To the children.
Yeah, actually, so then we need to understand different grades of that feeling, what we call anger. But there are different, it's a spectrum. Initially, dislike, disapproval, dislike, and then agitation and anger, and so there are different Pali words to refer to different degrees of that. The extreme form will be like a ill will, and that but below that there are a number of others. So whatever anger that we have towards your kids is a like initial forms of disapproval, dislike, yeah, not necessarily the form of anger that he was mentioning. So we need more refined vocabulary to refer to these different grades of mental states. So I think your point is that maybe revenge or punishment.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, I've been thinking over the course of the past couple of years about the stuff that I grew up watching on TV, which were movies that were championing vengeance and who was that little guy that Charles Bronson? It's such a part of American culture, the celebration of vengeance and justice and self-righteousness. And
You killed my wife, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
That will be like more kind of primal human instinct. Yeah.
Are you also asking about the justice system?
I'm having a hard time, and I don't know if it's possible to draw a line in there. Yeah, I mean, it's like in Buddhism, I guess the justice system is what karma. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, it's a universal system.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where nobody's the punisher, and nobody's the
Yeah.
recipient of the punishment.
Yeah.
Unless justice is redefined, right, depending on what justice really, what the definition of justice
Yeah.
is in
Yeah,
our heart or someone else's heart.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the difference.
Of course, there should be programs or maybe guidance for people to correct, reflect their own misdeeds and behavior, and then rehabilitate and correct. So we have to have those programs definitely. And we shouldn't simply kind of be blind and so we need to have such kind of system by is focusing on the change of the person, not really finding some kind of balance, balance sheet.
In Bhutan, they have a choice of either going to prison or becoming a monk.
Really?
Some of them choose to be a monk.
Oh, so they consider becoming a
like
monk is
that.
similar to go to a prison. Yeah.
Uncontrollable, like if somebody triggers you, and it's not even what they're doing now, it's something from long ago, that you have all this anger. And you learn to deal with it, but like, what if it's unconscious, that you're,
Like based on what they had done previously.
yeah, and you never dealt with it, and later they
Oh.
do something little, and then you're like,
I think actually, that happens when we suppressed, when you suppress our, our anger, our displeasure, our disapproval, because maybe the other person may be more powerful, or maybe whatever reason. So we are angry, but we didn't do anything. We suppress it, and definitely it's going to come back. Yeah. So how to deal with that? Yeah.
yeah, it's not really your fault. Is it really considered your fault then, or is that
Um,
a subconscious thing that happened to you?
I think the fault will be strong word, right? Maybe
Yeah.
maybe unskillfulness, but what to do? We need more tools to deal with that, right? So yeah. Yes. Yeah, when those things comes back, and then maybe so we have to accept there's not something wrong, it's the memory. Maybe it could be like a bodily, mental memory, so it's surface, and then we have a choice. Maybe if we like first accept it and be it like a normal, and then but is it useful? Is it beneficial? Is it healthy? And then we can think about other ways of reinterpreting the same incident, like maybe that those people were they didn't know better, right? And develop more kind of empathy and maybe compassion to those people, although they did harm to us. But at that point, they were not necessarily skillful or wise, so enough knowledge. And if we kind of develop some empathy, and then maybe our own anger can be can be managed and subside, and that will be healthy for us. Okay, so so just understand that this loving kindness practice, there are different levels and different ways of practicing, and in this level we wish well-being. We not only wish well-being to others, but we also wish that everyone else also have wish of well-being to each other, and wishing that may they not harm each other, may they not cheat each other, may they not have even passive, subtle aggression towards each other. And that's our wish, right? So wish like that. Just like a teacher, just like a parent wish that not only they love them, but may these kids also have have loving kind of each other, right? Not only that I love them, but may they also love each other, right? That's our wish, right? Just like that.
That is smiling faces everyone.
Everyone, yes. So let us make that wish also as part of our loving kindness. So with that, let us move to the other part of the program, sharing merits. So today, let us take this moment to think about wholesome time that we had here. By coming to this practice, we have generated so much goodness, merits. Let us share these merits with all others. First of all, with our departed relatives, all our ancestors, our family members who have passed away. May they share these merits. May they be benefited from these merits. May they be well, happy, and peaceful wherever they may be. Idang me ñātinang hotu sukita huntu ñātayo. Idang me ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo idang mi ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñātayo. Sharing merits with all other living beings. If there's any being who wishes to share this merit, may he or she do so. May all living beings share our merits. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Ettavata ca amhi sambhatam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu Sabbha sampatti siddhya Sabbe bhuta anumodantu Sabbha sampatti siddhya Sabbe satta anumodantu Sabbha sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana, purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have careless without wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of Tathagata of great wisdom and determined to be heedful. Now we will do our blessing service, wishing you well-being. And in this particular sutta, the loving kindness sutta we just studied, this was given by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings to be skillful in their loving kindness. And we are going to chant the same sutra for you now, for wishing you all blessings for good health, peace, and happiness. Today, especially, we want to extend our blessings to Kyoko and to Dan, wishing both of you good health and strength and courage to overcome difficulties in your life and continuous growth of your spiritual path. You may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, your friends, and wishing them also well-being. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniya manta kusalena yantang santang padang abhisamicca sakko ujuca sujuca suvaco casansa muddu anatimani santosansa koca subaroca ampakitcoca sallahuka vutti sampring liyoca nipakoca ampakambo kulesu ananugindo naca kundang samacari kincena vignyo pare upavadeyum sukino kemino hontu sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitanta eke cipana bhutan වාතාවරාවා අනවසේසාදීගාවායේ මහන්තාවා මජ්ජිමාරස්සකානුකතුලාදිට්ඨාවායේ දිට්ඨායේච දුරේ වසන්ති අවිදුරේ භූතාවා සම්භවේසීවා සබ්බේ සත්තා භවන්තු සුඛිතන්තාන පරෝ පරම් නිකුම්බේත නාති මඤ්ඤේත කන්ත චිනං කංචේ ව්‍යාරෝසන පටිඝ සංඥානාඤ්ඤමඤ්ඤස්ස දුක්ඛමිච්ඡේ මාතා යතානියං පුත්තං ආයුසා ඒක පුත්ත මනුරංගේ එවම්පි සම්බ භූතේසු මාන සංභාවයේ අපරිමාණං මෙත්තං ච සම්බ ලෝකස්මින් මාන සංභාවයේ අපරිමාණං උද්දං අදෝච තිරියං ච අසම්බාධං අවේරං අසපත්තං තිට්ඨං චරං නිසින්නෝ වාසයානෝ වායාව තස්ස විගදමින්දෝ ඒතං සතින් අදිත්තේය බ්‍රහ්මමේතං විහාරං ඉදමාහෝ දිට්ඨිං ච අනුපගම්ම සීලවා දස්සනේන සම්පන්නෝ කාමේසු විනය්‍යගේදං නහි ජාතු ගම්බසෙයං පුනරේති ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන සොත්ති තේ හෝතු සම්බදා ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන සම්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු ඒතේන සච්ච වජ්ජේන හෝතු තේ ජය මංගලං සබ්බේතියෝ විවජ්ජන්තු සම්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු මාතේ භවත්වන්තරායෝ සුඛී දීඝායුකෝ භවතු සම්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සම්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ ධම්මානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සම්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ සංඝානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ. Let us spend a moment of reflection. Let us try to recall to our mind whatever kind deed that we were able to do during our past few days. Think about an incident that you were able to be kind to someone, sharing whatever with others, or listening to others. Any simple act of kindness that you managed to do, recall it to your mind right now. Let us rejoice in these kind deeds. On this day, or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds. Appreciate in the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds, resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, and glad to share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me in free my heart. Let us now recall to our mind whatever kindness we receive from others. Think about your past few days and recall to your mind some help or some kindness or care that you received from someone. Or you have seen someone was kind to another. Let us rejoice the goodness of others. On this day, or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds done by others with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds. I let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others, being always ready to praise kind people and follow their example. I rejoice in the goodness of others, appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world. I rejoice in the goodness of others, expressing gratitude for any kindness done. May the kind deeds of others bring safety and happiness to many living beings. May the kind deeds of others foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings. May the kind deeds of others nurture goodness in me, many living beings. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, it was so nice to have you all. It was really nice to celebrate and wish blessings for the birthdays. And thank you everyone who joined our YouTube and you also witnessed everything here. We really appreciate your commitment to practice from home, and we look forward to see you again next week. Yeah. Thank you everyone. So please come for the blessing strings. And also stay for the birthday cake. Birthday. Spirit note here. Maybe